My bathroom look like this and like this, so I could look like this. Let's get into these mini twists. Mini twists are my favorite protective hairstyle at the moment because, to be transparent, my hair is on the damaged side. So I like mini twists because it looks like my hair and it just looks unnatural and still look very cute. Today I'm using the Fenty Beauty hair heat protector. That's a mouthful. I really appreciate this heat protector because it's not an oil, it's more of a cream. I've been using an oil-based heat protector for a little while and I feel like it be burning my hair. Like, I smell the burnt. So I stopped using that. But I like to do the intention method, which is just putting the product through, then detangling, pulling your hair, and then letting the blow dry do its thing. After I do that, of course, I put it in a braid like you guys are seeing here, and I just do that all over my head. Now let's get into the parting. I like to start from one ear and go to the next ear, and I do that at the crown of my head, and that just separates the back from the front. Right here I have a mirror, a three-way mirror. I'm going to link it down below for Amazon. I love this mirror because you can see all sides of your head and you can also see the back of your head if you have a mirror behind you. I'm a perfectionist, so it does take me a little while to part, but I like to make sure my parts are crispy, clean cut, okay? When it comes to the back, I just go diagonal, of course. So I'm using my fine tooth comb and making sure that the section is the same size as the other ones and going all the way across my head. Again, from ear to ear, and I like to section it off with a little clip. This is the back of my head after I do all my sections. And then to the front, I go ahead and put a middle part in the middle of my head, of course. Again, I'm a perfectionist, so I have to make sure the part is crispy and clean, and it's looking crispy and clean. After the middle, I like to go to the sides, of course. So this first section is going to be one twist, so I make it small enough for one twist. I don't have like an exact measurement for each row, but I like to make sure that it looks even, if that makes sense. So after I separate that first side, of course I pin it up, and then I keep separating until I get to the middle of my head. Then the same thing on the next side. This is my hair fully parted, and I am now ready to twist. Did the back, and this is how it looks, really clean. Of course the parts aren't perfect because I'm doing my own head, but they look good enough. This is a bundle of hair, and I take small sections from that one bundle. I like to do them all the same size. And then take some gel and I just put it in the middle of that piece of hair. And I hang them on my mirror. You can hang them anywhere really, but I like to pre-part or pre-section the hair so I'm not going, you know, back and forth to the pack of hair and to my head. I add the tiniest bit of gel to my hair, and I go ahead and section my hair into three so I can start my braid. So I just pull apart three even pieces, and then I start braiding down 3 to 4 times, and then I add the hair. So this is me going down the braid, and then I take a piece of hair and I add it in, and then I braid it about 2 to 3 more times, as you guys can see right here. And then I start twisting a little bit. I'm grabbing another piece of hair. You need 2 pieces of hair per twist, and I'm just adding that to my twist, and then I'm going to keep going. When you're doing this style, I do recommend that you pre-part. So in each row, I just like to section off, you know, how big I want my twist to be and clip those away. So that's what I'm doing in this section before I start braiding and twisting again. Here I'm just giving you guys a close-up view. So I add some gel like I said earlier, and then we starting off with a braid. So you split your hair into 3 sections like you see right here and start braiding a few times, and then you're going to add 1 piece of hair to this braid and braid just 2 or 3 more times, and then you go straight into a twist. After you twist it down a little more, then you add another piece of hair and just keep twisting until the end. One more trick I have is if you see any of your hair like sticking out the sides of the twist, I like to just go in with a little bit of mousse and I just use that and continue twisting all the way down. You don't need to dip the ends of this hair because it's like a natural looking hairstyle, so you don't need to dip your ends.